Hey everyone, Value Add Mike here today to discuss how to successfully get your first virtual assistant. So for those who don't know, my name is Mike Taravella, Value Add Mike. I've closed over $65 million in commercial real estate with me and my partners here in the Southeast. And today I wanted to discuss how to get your first virtual assistant. I think there's a huge momentum in people getting virtual employees, virtual team members, but there's no real guide on how to actually do it that is very overwhelming. So today I want to go through the 3 different avenues in which you could get it, on top of a lot of tips and tricks to really help you set yourself apart with that first hire. So the first avenue in which you can get virtual assistants is Upwork and Fiverr. These are very ad hoc services. You can get recurring, but I've used them in a pinch when it comes to creative jobs, but also one-off tasks. And the pros about it, it's very quick, very fast marketplace in which you can grab a lot of different candidates in one spot. However, the con to it is there's a lot of filtering that goes through it. There could be a lot of people just messaging you. I've gotten hits on Instagram, and just it can be very spammy at times when people are pushing for your services. So it's good in a pinch, but I would recommend it for that first person to be a longer-term focused candidate. So I would think of that as one avenue. The second one that I've heard a lot of my friends use and swear by is Onlinejobs.ph. Another pro for this service is that it allows you to see a lot of different people, a lot of different candidates. The con, though, to it is you have to filter all of those candidates and people. So it's just super important that you have that system in place to go through every step of the way. The third avenue, which is my favorite that I use and swear by, is virtualstafffinder.com. Very helpful service for a placement fee. They help you create the job description, really filter in by candidates. All the candidates are in the Philippines, and a very transparent service that allows you have 3 candidates. They give you a DISC assessment, a resume, a reference, a voice memo. So really get to understand the candidate. And the best part about it is the 10-day window in which if that team member doesn't work out, Virtual Staff Finder will find you 3 new candidates. So it may seem like a bad thing that you're only getting 3 candidates, but I think it's super important that first hire when you're getting a virtual team member, it allows you to find the first team member, and the virtualstafffinder.com does an amazing job of filtering those people. But it also allows you to really just think of that first step to scaling your business and beyond. So it may seem like too many choices is a bad thing, but Virtual Staff Finder really hones in and helps you find that first hire. So I hired my first virtual assistant in December of last year. Best thing, most amazing thing that's ever happened to me, because it really allowed me to work on my business versus in the business. And I think not only just finding the team member is the most critical thing, but also making sure you successfully onboard those team members. So here are a couple things that I did that really helped me onboard my team member. She didn't have any real estate experience, but we committed to having daily huddles with our team members. We do it at the same time, Sunday through Thursday, because they're 13 hours ahead. But we really dedicate this time to making sure we understand what the tasks are, what are our priorities, what is the vision, why are we doing these tasks, and why is it mission critical to go over it. By going through these daily touch points, it allows you to prioritize better, but more importantly, allows you to create that culture that I think a lot of people are lacking when it comes to building these virtual teams, is committing to that culture building process of just having those communications. So having those meetings every day is super critical because it allows you to teach, but also understand how you look at things and build that culture. The second thing that I think is mission critical is record everything you do on a video and having that virtual team member take that video and write out steps. It really solidifies the team member with all the instructions on how to do tasks, But more importantly, it allows that if that team member has to get replaced or anything happens, you can hire a new team member, have a video, audio, and written task step by step. Plus, if there's anything missing within that task in that video, you can tweak the instructions and really make sure that everyone is on the same playing field. So those are the very critical things that I use when running my business in commercial real estate. But I think it's super important when you're leveraging the 3 resources, Upwork, Fiverr, Onlinejobs.ph, or virtualstafffinder.com. Have that clear goal of what you want your team member to do, commit to those times to huddle with your team, and create the first step is making sure that team member understands exactly how to do everything. So if this video got you any value, please like, comment, subscribe to the channel for more real estate and systems updates. And until then, we will see you next week.